Alright, we should be live. What's Gaming Gamers? It's your boy Olino, and I'm coming at you live with a continuation of our Lanius game. We'll see if we can do a little bit better this time around than last time. We might have to go through and load a couple saves. I'm not sure exactly what state the game was in, so I do know one of the things we're going to do. So I think one of the things causing us problems is that he's breaking our legions. He's basically breaking all three of our divisions simultaneously along these walls. We basically have to pull divisions out so that they can be reinforced manually. We'll sit on this for a little bit and see if that makes any bit of a difference. For these guys, yeah, these are my triarchy. So grab just like a couple divisions. Oh yeah, that's right, I have all these lone wolves. Well, that always sucks, having these lone wolves, because they can't entrench or anything. Ooh, reduced supply consumption, nice. But he has increased. I will say I'm not a huge fan of the general system in Old World Blues. Let me send the links out. Alright. So we'll send these guys up. I can just have him hold that province, because that seems to be the one where all the fighting's occurring.
True to Kaiser.
I'm actually wondering if it would be better to spread out the... Alright, that's Twin Mothers doing counterattack, which... whatever. Yeah, we have both our spies working on rooting out resistance. Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it! Yes, yes! This is what we needed! If he's gonna put his divisions in here, we can knock him out, and then that's gonna be... we can actually do this. Come on, start popping divisions. Yep. Alright, I think we could do this. Alright, and then I always like to leave one division behind. I think the AI is more likely to reinforce a single division when they're in a bad spot. So yeah, okay, this just got a lot better for us, I think. He's actually going to reinforce divisions there. Because if so, we could just bleed. I mean, how many divisions does he have? He only had... oh, wait, that says we have 60 divisions. He has 100 divisions, so, I mean, if he puts, 10 divisions there or whatever... I mean, every division we destroy is, like, 1% of his army gone.
True to Kaiser.
And then, of course, because the ones are showing up from the docks, They have no organization, because when a troop lands from docks, they just don't have any organization initially. It's different from an amphibious invasion. Basically to represent, you know, they weren't anticipating a fight or anything. They weren't in fighting formation. Why do we always have such a problem? So, that's where you can exploit it. The AI will basically put troops there that have no organization, and then we can destroy them fairly easily and weaken his army pretty significantly. Because I have no idea how I would ever push across him here. If I had planes, I could, but I don't have planes. So, this is the best. This is the best I got to work with. Dax Special Forces on top. This division's is a lot weaker. Yeah, now we're getting a casualty ratio I am much, much happier with. The big thing is now, I guess, just making sure Twin Mothers doesn't fall. Because if they open up another front, we're going to be in a bad spot. Intermediate Special Forces tech. Okay. Yak Whites. Oh yeah, let's just get... Yeah. Anything to tech us up, really. Scavenge with vehicles. Prioritize consumer technology to get our stability up. I think that's fine. I mean, what's our research speed over? Still minus 20% because of Lanius. Maybe we don't want to do that right now. Can I do a... Lots. Trade income. Building slots are always good. Can work on that. Okay. So I imagine these divisions probably have much better... Okay, so their defense is 92 versus these guys have 84. I mean, it's not that much of a difference. But hardness isn't nearly as good in Old World Blues as it is in Vanilla because so many... There's so much more hard attack. Like our divisions, you can see our divisions have like 2/3 the hard attack relative to their soft attack. So it's not nearly as big of a difference as like in Vanilla HOI where some divisions have like 10% the hard attack or whatever of their soft attack, so it's effectively, you know, any amount of hardness is basically just a flat damage reduction at that point. Also, if we keep our line stabilized, like these guys build up a bunch, should build up a good amount of entrenchment, yeah. Get rid of his spies. Looks like he's getting a big intel advantage on us, so let's try and stop that. I'm wondering what'll happen. So he wouldn't go to war with the NCR until... $2281. So... I'm wondering if he will still go to war with the NCR while he's at war with me. I'm speculating he won't. But he might, and I mean, if he does that, this will be really easy for us. Although I don't know if we'll screw up the NCR's focus tree if we annex the Legion after their war. But it'll probably be fine. Oh, shoot, another naval base. Okay, well. That's not good. Alright, I gotta grab like half of these divisions. This is a problem. I still need to respond. I mean, this is not great for him, though, because he has... I mean, as long as he doesn't get this dockyard, he basically doesn't have any supply. So, there's that. Oh, but I have to destroy these divisions.
True to Kaiser.
Yeah, please, war support.
Take positions.
Alright. We can just destroy a couple of his divisions.
Degenerate. Flank him. Flank him.
He has a lot of organization for his divisions. Anyways, but we could just attack him because those guys have low supply. 130 organization for a special forces division. That's kind of insane, I feel.
True to Kaiser. Give me cause, profligate.
Alright.
Give me cause, profligate. Take positions.
Get out of there. Okay. No, this is like another 5 divisions we can destroy pretty easily, so... Fine. The big thing is if he ever does, like, a ton of naval invasions all at once... That's gonna be a problem.
True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
Alright.
Take positions.
Nope, stop. Oh, jeez. He must have pulled out his high org division, I'm guessing? Not sure exactly what he did there, but... Pull these guys, just have them spread out as like a rapid response force at this point. Group these guys back up to that army. And there we go. Okay, well that's not good. Maybe he's decided this is no longer a good use of his troops. Let's buff our walking infantry. We actually do need it. Whoops, nope, 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 not you guys. And then it's just a matter of making sure he doesn't actually... We don't actually take the province, so he keeps sending troops in. Upper estimate of 97 divisions is better than it was before. I don't know... Ugh. Yeah, we do have intermediate air tech, but maybe it's worth it to still I mean, we are starting to run out of things to research, so... Fire team weapon. Yeah, fire team weaponry keeps being a problem for us. Okay, well now these are not Caesar's troops proper, these are just ally troops, but whatever. Troops are troops. Upper limit of 222 divisions. Ugh. Speculores, breakthrough. Don't really need more recruitable pop right now. What are my infantry running? Just fire team weaponry, okay.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Power armor divisions? Yeah.
Awe, true to Kaiser.
Where's he going? Up here.
Awe, true to Kaiser.
Just immediately attack.
To Kaiser. Awe, amigos. Awe, true to Kaiser.
There should be another 4 divisions knocked out.
Awe, true to Kaiser.
If it's separate naval, I think
Take positions.
it should be the only naval invasion he's doing.
True to Kaiser. Awe, true to Kaiser.
Alright.
True to Kaiser. Awe, amigos. True to Kaiser.
I assume that was the naval invasion he was doing. Yep. Ooh, Lockheed schematics. Cool. Annual prospectors keep doing watch out for spies. I would become spy master, it doesn't really matter. Arms organizer. What did I want to do with some of these? Honestly, that research speed's probably pretty good. Because then that's a plus 6%, then I can just keep doing this, prioritize consumer technologies, which is only a minus 10%. then it's only like net minus 4%, and I'm getting 12 weeks, 6% stability from that. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think he did push across the one province where I could build my
True to Kaiser.
outposts and bunkers because of the way the war shook out. So that is a downside. 208. We are weakening his total number of divisions.
Awe amicus.
So if we can keep that up, that's pretty good. How many special... Yeah. 20 combat with my special forces battalions. Yeah. Difference between mobile logistics and logistic. Yeah, get more initiative. That's really it. Initiative and a little bit more organization, a little bit more HP, a little bit more reliability, but the overall supply usage much higher. Yes. Go ahead and do that, because reducing supply usage is always nice. There goes Maximilian. What are we doing up here? We're holding, more or less. Oh, I forgot we gotta do a debug smooth for free performance.
True to Kaiser. Awe. True to Kaiser.
I wonder if dragging out combat in this province will urge the AI to reinforce it more. Like, will they think that since there's active combat here, they need to reinforce it? I don't know. I mean, in theory, we still output strength damage to that division, which then causes them to take casualties. Because it should be doing a lot more damage to him than he is doing to us. Oh yeah, I guess I could start awarding medals. 5% division defense. Yeah, let's not do that. So we'll just... Yeah, that's a lot of supply use reduction.
Awe. True to Kaiser.
Hello, Illuminati. Illuma, quote, not I. Unfortunately, we are doing... So it's pretty boring today because we just kind of have to... We're a War with Siege Legion who has a lot more troops than us, and also our front line's pretty terrible because we just have, like, these two crossings here. So we basically just have to attrition him down. Because I also don't think we can really do naval invasions at all on account of, breakthrough coordination. Yeah, let's speed that up. I don't think we could do naval invasions, really, because, yeah, he's got a fleet, and we don't have a fleet, so we can't even get naval force projection. So, yeah. But we're attritioning him down ever so slowly.
True to Kaiser.
I mean, he could also end up just going to war with the NCR and immediately folding. Because there's no way he's doing too well right now. Alright. Here.
True to Kaiser.
Now,
True to Kaiser. Take positions.
attack those guys that can't regenerate their orbital. NCR Expedition? What? Wait, no. Are they getting volunteers from the NCR? What? Okay, yeah. So they do have Allgood Murphy, who's weird, I guess. New Reno sent volunteers to NCR. So NCR is at war. Why is the NCR at war? I guess they're supporting the Free Fighters? Oh, the Free Fighters did join the NCR. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen the AI go the Allgood Murphy path, which is different from the quote-unquote historical path with Kimball, because Kimball's the president during the events of New Vegas. Whereas Allgood Murphy's more of a pacifist, self-defense kind of guy. So, yeah. Get you out of there, buddy. Not doing too hot.
True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser. Awe amicus.
Yeah, did they just get... they retreated. So they just got knocked out. Oh, well.
True to Kaiser. Awe. True to Kaiser. Awe amicus. Awe amicus.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, every 2 divisions is 1% of his army, so...
Awe. True to Kaiser.
gets us one step closer.
Take positions.
And then, of course, these naval invasions, he's losing like 4 divisions or so every time he does these naval invasions. See, he brings his troops in, and then they just immediately retreat. Okay, I think he's doing... Can't tell if that's a new naval invasion or the current one.
Awe amicus. Awe. True to Kaiser. Awe. True to Kaiser.
Okay, now he's retreating. He should come back.
Take positions.
What it might do, can I set a fallback line here?
Give me cause.
Basically what this will do now is some troops will fall back here. They can regain org that way, and then I can send them back in. And sort of manually do that.
True to Kaiser.
Alright. More troops. Decided to put a lot of divisions in. Cool. No, do not give me divisions. You need your divisions. Oh, 191. So we're getting there. We are getting there.
True to Kaiser.
I mean, he's of course training new divisions, so it's not as simple as just, oh, destroy, you know, all of his divisions and call it a day. Or destroy 192 divisions, because he is actively training more. Which, how much manpower does he have? Probably a ton. 25k, okay, not as much as I would have thought.
Awe, amigos.
He's putting a lot of divisions in here. I've never played it in Mexico in Old World Blues, really. He put a lot of divisions in there. Okay, where's his naval invasion? Somewhere up here. Ooh, is he gonna go for that port? Wait. Okay, so he's doing it up north here?
True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
Whoa, that's a lot of divisions put in there.
Flank him!
Nice. Alright. Oh, sub 180, let's go.
Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
I mean, if he declares war on the NCR in this state, it's gonna be terrible for him.
Awe, true to Kaiser.
South Colorado naval. Up with that, but put troops up there then.
Awe, amigos. Awe, true to Kaiser. Awe, amigos. Awe, amigos.
Select the higher org divisions and send them in.
Awe, true to Kaiser. Awe, amigos.
Sub 170, let's go.
Awe, amigos.
Okay. I can get division org and entrenchment speed, but lower max entrenchment, or I can get division org, lower entrenchment speed, and max entrenchment. I think I want the more max entrenchment. Like,
Take positions.
yeah, more max entrenchment, I think, is definitely worth it. How's Quinn Mother's doing overall in terms of casualties? I mean, I think that battle's been going on forever. Oh, they're doing pretty decent in terms of casualties. Inflicted like 2k, taken 1k.
Awe, true to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
Where are raiders when you need them? Also, can I promote any of these notes? Yes, I can. I think another one. Nope. Wait, yeah? Oh, the twin mother. Oh, it's a member of the twin node economic mothers. I see. Already level 10. Well, good for them. Good for Willem Clark holding out still. I'm amazed.
True to Kaiser.
So this is why this is just a case study of why you really want air power, because you can get in situations where the only way to really have a chance of breaking through is air power.
Awe, amigos.
Alright. How much have they inflicted on them? They've inflicted, reservations inflicted 4k casualties. Not bad. I'm surprised they're sustainable, though, at that casualty rate.
True to Kaiser.
Yeah, he's back above 170.
True to Kaiser.
Go ahead and drop a save, because we've could have something unlucky happen, like we have somebody declare a surprise war on us or something, and then that would be bad.
Awe, true to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
He's back sub 170.
Awe, amigos.
So my Triari. So these are, you know, it's 20 width. These 10. Let's go ahead and switch one of these guys over.
Awe, amigos. True to Kaiser.
Player of monsters, I don't know about that. Oh, that's sub 160. Yeah, this is rough to say the least. Not really sure how you're supposed to do this war normally. I mean, I guess if you are set up to break through across those ones early, I feel like the Legion just has overwhelming numbers. I mean, we've literally dealt like 23x casualties to him, and he's still pushing plenty.
Awe, amigos.
And you know, maybe I didn't research the right stuff. Or maybe you're not supposed to really be able to win. Or maybe you're supposed to do the war when he's at war with the NCR, and I got unlucky. Oh, we just put so many divisions in there, let's go!
Kaiser. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
Alright. We got all of that done. Let's go ahead and get Lanius's attack skills and everything up, because those would be pretty good. Which, can I get any... Ooh, terrain penalty reduction's pretty good. Yeah, but I probably want to just keep getting these additional... I don't know. I don't know. I think I really want him to be able to command more troops, though. Or command more armies, so I do think I need to do, like, ferocious loyalty. Because I am going to pretty soon have more than 5 armies, and I want him to be able to be the field marshal for all my armies as much as possible. Because he's a real good field marshal. Legionary operative captured.
Awe, amigos. True to Kaiser.
Invasion coming.
Awe, amigos. True to Kaiser.
Okay, let's go ahead and get those other intel ones because they're just nice to have. Advanced tools would be good. More production efficiency is always nice.
Awe, amigos.
Go ahead and knock out this other division, I think. And we'll see if he reinforces. It's nice that Twin Mothers is sending troops into our territory, though, because they just take our stuff. Or they take this one province that I'm using, which is our key to winning the war. He's sub 160, so we're getting there.
Awe, true to Kaiser.
The big question is, yeah, I really don't know how we're going to break through these divisions here. Maybe our special forces are tough enough. Maybe. I mean, they're getting pretty elite at this point. There it is.
True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
Oh, nice.
Awe, true to Kaiser.
Now, we really got to destroy that one because he's got supply, so... Very crucial to knock that guy out, which it looks like we already did, so...
Awe, amigos.
That's good. I really could have used a map color change or something, because this is kind of obnoxious.
True to Kaiser.
Looks like that was the naval invasion we had to repel, so back to standing by.
True to Kaiser.
Probably another save. I'm gonna need to go in and delete some saves, because I don't know how bad old world blue saves are, but still, I think it's like 5 megabytes or so at least minimum per save, which
Take positions.
can really add up if you save a lot. Oh, we're almost sub 150.
Awe, amigos.
We get him sub
Awe, true to Kaiser.
100. We literally have more divisions than he will, which should make things a lot easier.
Awe, amigos.
Alright, so speaking of which, let's work on planes.
True to Kaiser.
$144.
Our way. True to Kaiser.
Being pretty aggressive sending divisions in here, it seems. Yeah, keep getting the war support. A jewel in our crown. Spectacular indeed.
Our way, amigos.
Three fighters who are fighting against. Wait. Estados Unidos joined United States of Mexico, with Santa Anna's a member of what? Okay. That's weird, but alright. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Maybe with NCR support, the free fighters can actually win. Although this does mean that, man, okay. Legion might have a chance. That NCR's got a bunch of troops in Mexico right now, so we'll see what happens.
Our way. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
Yeah, Lanius is pretty close to leveling up.
Our way, amigos.
So many divisions. He's getting really aggressive sending divisions in here. Sub 130, let's go.
Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser.
That one managed to retreat. But that guy did not. So, I think we want to bias towards mechanized warfare. We're going to get an extra 10% supply consumption, which isn't great. Lose some entrenchment, which also not great. Reduced attrition, extra reinforce rate. Yeah, tanks. I mean, we're going to need, like, tanks or something, so... Yeah, mechanized warfare, I think, is the move. They don't have intermediate vehicle tech. Well, hopefully we'll get that eventually.
Our way, amigos.
Alright. Naval invasion stopped.
Away, amigos.
4 divisions. 5 divisions this time. Gonna give him sub 120.
Away, amigos.
Yes, sub 120. Let's go. Alright. Let me leave that 1 division in this time. Let's see if it makes a difference. I think destroying all his divisions is better overall. But it's kind of hard to say, like, what caused him to send all the most divisions in. And again, less risk of actually taking the province as long as we leave 1 division in, so. As well. 110!
True to Kaiser.
Oh, we're getting close. Well, close to it being parity. I probably need to knock him. I need these, like, border provinces to be weaker if we're gonna actually try and push him back.
Away. True to Kaiser.
Also, if Twin Mothers starts needing fewer troops on their line, they might start sending troops down to try and take this base, so that would also not be great. On 15, he's definitely training more divisions. I mean, we might get to a steady state where he's producing divisions as quickly as we're destroying them. But he should still be in danger of running out of 28k manpower. Okay. 42 divisions. Oh, wow. That's not a lot of divisions. I mean, we have more divisions than that.
Away. True to Kaiser.
Army Heroes, Bristling and Defense Race stood together against all the terror god. So, okay. Arbella. Wait, not familiar with that one. I do know, I think this one is the one where Crassus was killed.
True to Kaiser.
Division managed to retreat.
Away. True to Kaiser.
Okay, can we actually break through here? Because it looks like he's starting to get weak enough we can break through.
Our way. True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser.
There's one of his spec ops divisions that are pretty tough, so I'll let him pile more divisions in there, hopefully. Going on here? Oh yeah. Also don't know what our interactions with Texas are like also.
Our way. True to Kaiser.
Seems like he's really starting to run low on divisions. Retreating, aren't they? Most of them retreated, actually. Ugh. That's the thing, you really gotta... Yeah, those divisions show up, you gotta attack them immediately before they start initiating retreat.
Our way. True to Kaiser.
Will they capitulate if we just knock out...
True
So
to Kaiser.
also... Less than ideal. Less than ideal.
Our way. True to Kaiser.
That's the nice thing about having combat active, at least in the areas he brings troops in, that affords them no opportunity to retreat. Because I think to retreat from, like, coastal provinces, you have to not be in a battle actively. This seems like it would indicate he's running low on equipment, because this guy doesn't seem to be grabbing his equipment to be refilled. Also seems like he's quit doing naval invasions, which is fine by me.
Our way, amigos.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no, twin mothers, I swear. Okay. Yep. So this is what I was expecting when they have a lot fewer troops overall. They're going to be like, oh, hey, let's send our divisions. Yep. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Well, we bled him pretty significantly, but we still can't break through here. But maybe, I mean, I guess we do have a front up here we could try and push.
Our way. True to Kaiser. Our way, amigos. True to
Alright, fine, we'll just knock this out. And end this encirclement thing, because it's also getting kind of boring. If it wasn't already boring for doing this for the last hour.
our way.
Alright, let me take the regular infantry, split them off. Sure they can go there.
Our way.
Now it's a question of what can I do with the Special Forces Division to try and move things along. Yeah, 93 divisions overall, but the problem is we still have these choke points, which are very easy for him to defend.
Our way, amigos.
So I don't know. I mean, I suppose our
True to Kaiser.
chariots are better. We're trying to break through, are they?
Our way. True to Kaiser.
Relative to our infantry? Yeah, a lot more breakthrough. I guess that's the move. Or stockpiled on
Our
equipment.
way. True to Kaiser.
Alright, let's try.
Our way,
So
amigos.
pull these guys back so we're not exacerbating our supply problems. You could also get some explosives constructed. And those could give us a good amount of damage. Actually, do we have a bunch of explosive equipment? So if I throw in demolitions, soft attack, hard attack, breakthrough, lowers our piercing a little bit, lowers our armor a little bit, gets some HP. Not that much more soft attack, unfortunately, but probably better than nothing. But adding anti-air does nothing for us. Yeah, let's add in demolitions and logistics. Should be able to afford that. Oh god, how much does it tag our organization? Minus 1.3, minus 1.7. Okay, that's a problem for us, is that our org for these divisions are so low. Maybe that's where our spec ops have an advantage. Even them, they don't have crazy high organization. We can go ahead and give them demolitions, I suppose.
Our way, amigos.
Alright, let's see what kind of damage these guys can do. A lot of attack they're outputting. That's not bad. Alright, let's go for... I hope we can get intermediate air tech. Hope we can get a lot more techs. Oh, agriculture would be good. Naval invasions. Come on, once he can't fully use his combat whip, that's when we can really... Oh, man, he's got so many divisions. Could build, go ahead and have people getting planning, just to get a little bit of a combat bonus. Rip Austin Republic. Oh, we basically don't gank as enemy intel network. Well, that sucks. Alright, permanent 8% reduction in core cost, so that's what I'm talking about. But I think we will do the new Pantheon stuff, and assuming I can do all of these, because 10% org and 0.02% compliance gain are both... I mean, all of these are good, but those are, like, really good. Big thing is making sure we don't run out of equipment. He's going to start rebuilding his army, though. He's going to start getting his division advantage back. But he lost a lot of equipment, so... Although, but the problem is that's our capital, and I can't really risk letting our capital fall. The problem is, if I can build, like, the scrap tanks and stuff, I think I could make, like, some pretty formidable divisions to break through him here. But I don't have that tech, so that sucks. Who's being attacked if that division isn't falling? Or is he? Oh, he did last stand. Well, that would explain it. Oh, come on, please. We are getting so close to the end here. Grab that guy and have him stop. Yes, come on. Can I do prioritize consumer tech again? Yes, I can. We're going to take some big stability hits from doing this. Oh, his divisions are so weak. No! He's reinforcing them. That does look like they're running out of equipment, so I think we can just keep brute forcing this, and eventually we'll get through. Eventually. Oh yeah, Reaper's gain efficiency, that'd be good. This is just an old-fashioned slugging match, but eventually we should break through him. He's very desperately holding on. Sure. Come on. We just gotta keep the pressure on him. What is this? Trying to interrupt our offensive, but we're almost through. Going, please. Interesting. Okay, so now he's got these two high arc divisions. Those are going to be the real barrier. Getting through them. I mean, they don't have that much. They don't have that much attack from his division, so should be putting out a lot more damage than he is. And we're stacking up the casualties, but that's because we're not, you know, infinitely deleting his divisions anymore.
True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
Put those guys back in.
True to Kaiser.
And it's true, yeah, the more monumental task for Alexander would have been actually managing his empire. Yeah, he's rebuilding his numerical advantage. He's back to doing his encircle or his naval invasions. Is obnoxious to say the least.
Take position! Awe amicus.
Well, that was actually pretty easy.
Awe amicus. True to Kaiser.
He must have reorged his front lines because all his divisions have organization now. I mean, I guess he could just turn to fight other people while this war is stalled.
Awe amicus.
Keeps doing last stand also, which is just rough. I'm also surprised isn't tagging his war support more, but whatever. Scavenge with vehicles. Research speed, sure. Actually, that's really good because that'll help us cancel out the, That's a Temple of Diana. That'll be good for prioritizing consumer technology for us. Anything to buff our vehicles, really.
True to Kaiser. Awe amicus.
Guess we need to keep moving forward from here, so we'll grab this one and then we can start progressing. And we'll have to recover our stability some, because I don't want our stability to get super low. Oh yeah, special forces perks, I guess, would be good. I mean, he's definitely taking more casualties than we are from, like, you take a lot of casualties when troops sort of break and retreat. The question is just whether or not it's enough to keep doing this. Oh! Oh, please! No! Oh. I mean, yeah, Max and Expedition doesn't exist, so we'll see what happens. And they're doing Last Stand. Great. There's somebody else that wanted to give us... Wait, was that the reservation offering to give us an expeditionary division? Or no, the Cults of Death. Oh, I renamed them. I see. Irrigation. Let's see. We're having a hard time keeping our divisions fully in the combat, though. Design energy schematics, always nice. Anything that gives us a tech really is pretty good, in my opinion. Though Diana persuaded Lanius that Caesar's destruction of his people was not, in fact, a sign of strength. Still seeks that end. Caesar owes him a blood debt for his destruction of the Phoenix detachment. In exchange for lands along the Arkansas River. We'll save. I don't think this matters because they don't exist. I have claims, but I don't have a war goal because they don't exist. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and do these to set an example and because those give us some output and more support for the time being, and their focus is to do. I mean, his divisions do seem to be getting weaker. Although that might have just been because they were taking a lot of damage from Last Standing. Please let this end. Please. Ugh. Oh, yes! Yes! We did it! Oh, man. One province down, who knows how many more to go. Okay, these seem to be some tougher divisions, or maybe is the terrain different? The terrain's different, I'm guessing. Yep. Great. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for us. Great. Well, that one should be easier to break through, so let's put our divisions back here. And we can send these guys down here to try and push. We're just going to go for supply consumption. Division organization could be good. Oh, wait, no, but if I give them these two different ones, these should stack, actually. Yeah, that's a full -10 and a full -17.5, so yeah. So for 5% division defense, I think it's worth it at that point. So is there an easy way to see which medals they have? Nope. Oh, well. Either way, push. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and queue up infrastructure, because infrastructure is always good. We can go ahead. Can we get that infrastructure construction speed one? Yeah, because all these other ones are kind of meh. Construction speed plus 5%. I'd rather have, would have built a bunch of infrastructure. I'd rather have the infrastructure construction speed. The final lesson of Diana. Yeah, I would like that one. I don't know where we get that one, though. Gotta be a new focus, or maybe Diana does that? Nope. Oh well. Alright, good. Looks like his divisions don't have that much strength.
True to concept.
So with any luck, we can break through. It's just a matter of getting through. Man, his divisions have so much organization, though. Upwards of 85 organization. Caesar has ascended heaven, joined Mars. Oh, this is... Okay, well, this is going to be our opportunity then, I think.
Take positions.
So they never did declare war on the NCR. Up there it is. The lines across the Colorado River, once an unassailable bastion under the command of the most powerful man in the world, fractured in open conflict. The bull has been broken. Let them prove their strength. Who am I at war with still? Aurelius and the Navajo. Okay. So, all right, let's save. And then we need to, so we'll focus on bringing down the Navajo. Okay, so we're at war with both. Okay, wait, so we're still at war with Volpace's Legion. Well, hopefully our regular infantry can just handle that. Well, hold on, so... Does he get... For... Okay, no. So never mind, guys. You stay down here. We'll probably need to trick Volpace into fighting us, so we don't want to put divisions on the border. It's just Drucius. Ah, no description? Oh well. Yeah, fine, yeah, I don't think Volpace is gonna join. Probably won't join until he at least his troops in position, so better off focusing on knocking out the Navajo. We can put our special forces down on the border with them, though.
True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser. Give me cause, profligate. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
I need, like, one of you guys to keep going there.
Our way. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
Okay, so to beat Aurelius's Legion, yeah, we still got to beat both of them, but it looks like they should fall pretty quickly.
Our way, amigos. Our way,
Oh, that's what I like to see.
Our way. True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser.
Oh. Whoops. I didn't realize we had a contact loss. A little busy, you know.
True to Kaiser.
Marler tribe's a little ominous.
Our way, amigos.
Heh. Oh, so he sided with the Legion of Hades. Interesting. Oh, we're no longer... Volpace can't call us into war because I guess whoever... We're no longer at war with Tucson? Huh. Okay. Oh, this could cause a problem. Player-led peace conferences if we don't have enough war contribution. We'll save here, and then if I need to, we can just forcibly go to war with all the other... Actually, you know what? I think I am just going to allow us... I mean, at a minimum, we should be able to go to war with Volpace. Like, there's no reason. we shouldn't be able to just invade Wolf Base. So we'll do a quick little allow Diplo. Let's keep our special forces here just holding that line. We could bring these guys in to help bolster that line. Guys, just use organization too low to advance. No, it isn't. Just go. Come on. I'm gonna guess that this is where his front line is, so he should have troops over here. Or not. I really need more of those, chariots. Why is Two Sun considered a major faction member? Oh, did Old World Blues get rid of the diplomacy tab? Oh, it was part of international markets, maybe. Okay, major countries. If everybody's a major country, okay.
True to Kaiser.
Definitely going to need more riot or equipment soon. We'll get a little bit more caravan equipment. Am I producing anti-tank rifles? Yeah, let's go and put 5 because we'll probably want to. I mean, if we end up at war with a robot faction, we're going to need so much heart attack and piercing.
True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser.
Tucson has a lot more troops, so they're going to be more formidable to deal with than Volt Base, but try to push down here. I mean, their forces, Tucson's forces should be spread out at least, so there's that.
Our way, amigos.
Volt Base capitulated, nice.
Our way, amigos.
So now we're with both of these guys. So let's just
Our way. True to Kaiser.
hold the front line here for the time being.
True to Kaiser.
And let the chariots do their job. Yeah, and holding out a line, Twin Mothers can do some stuff, so let's get more divisions out.
Our way, amigos.
Really sucks so we don't get more advanced regular vehicle equipment. Fried enchiladas in his stream. That sounds nice. Yeah, we're just trying to. We as Legate Lanius rebelled against Caesar's Legion, and joke's on him because Caesar died of his medical condition. So, we're kind of involved in a civil war, sort of. I guess technically our contribution isn't the civil part of the war because we had already separated, but
Take position.
it's a mess. But what else is new? Alright, so I can
Our
probably...
way. True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser.
this is gonna be so messy.
Our way. True to Kaiser.
Really don't like doing this, but...
Our way, amigos. True to Kaiser.
Good work. I hope. Prioritize consumer technology. Yes, please. We need to get our stability up.
Awe, true to Kaiser. Take positions! Give me cause, profligate.
With any luck, I can just do this. Two Sun still has a ton of divisions, but he should be divided in terms of who he's got to defend.
Awe, true to Kaiser.
Basically, my hope is that he's so divided that I could push on.
Awe, amicus. Awe, amicus. Awe, true to Kaiser.
Look, yes! Awesome. Alright, now all I've got to do is capitulate Gente del Sol, or however you're supposed to say that. And we are done with our current active wars. And then we'll see what happens in the focus tree next, because I'm not really sure what'll happen.
True to Kaiser.
Let's... I don't know. Really don't want us to lose more stability. What? Do I have continuous focuses as an option? Resistance suppression, sure. Yeah, actually resistance suppression would be great. We're going to have a lot of resistance to us.
Awe, amicus. Cover me! Give me cause, profligate. Flank him! Awe, true to Kaiser. Awe, true to Kaiser.
Oh, it is great having a really fast army.
True to Kaiser.
Oh, they changed the name of the Mirelurk tribe.
Give me cause, profligate. Awe, true to Kaiser. True to Kaiser. Awe, true to Kaiser.
See if we can get there. I think if we get that, I'll probably capitulate.
Give me cause, profligate.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, do I want to give these to Diana? I should probably annex them, I'm thinking. Probably. Alright.
Awe amigos.
Pull our troops back.
Awe amigos.
Not sure why we're in low supply there.
True to Kaiser. Awe amigos.
Alright, what kind of focuses can we do now? We're not at war anymore, so we can start doing more of these. Well, let's see what happens if we do this one. It's not bypassed by the Navajo not existing. It doesn't look like we get to core state, so I'm going to assume that I actually need to core these the normal way. Yeah, because Diana doesn't have any claims on these guys, so I think it'll be fine. We'll want to root out resistance here, I think, because... Although, I don't know, I might transfer this to Diana, make the border nice with the river, but we'll see. I don't know what our interactions with Diana will look like going forward. Oh yeah, let's 100% do new citizen care package. That'll be great. What garrison needs aren't satisfied? What are we talking about? What are these resistance target? 80%? What? Oh, outsider battalion. Ah, well, resistance spread from a whole bunch of other states. Fair enough. Okay, wait. So... Yeah, I think I'd rather just do that. I think the dogs give... Oh, wait. The dogs give a suppression bonus. Yeah, it should be fine. Because the dogs are really cheap to make, so... There we go. How many caps do I have? We have enough. Yeah, sure. We can work on restoring Fort Bliss. Sure. More army XP? Yeah, sure. I've got nothing else I'm spending my command power on. So wait, okay. Alright, so Texas and Mexico should fight their war, but Mexico's currently at war with the NCR, so I'm doubtful they're gonna do that. I know we can get war goals on the Painted Rock. We could do that. Cool. Don't actually exist. Do we still have our territorial disputes? Oh, we do. So yeah, we could do Painted Rock, knock them out, and then we can go to war with Hang Dogs next. What? Okay. That's weird.
Away, amigos.
Baja Country. Okay, so it looks like they are advancing. Oh, they're also at war with... Okay, Santa Anna might have bit off more than he can chew. Like the Legion of Hades is going to win from the remnants of the war. Can work on these other ones. Show them the option to prioritize. Consumer goods yet. Do I care about waiting for this basic training appointments thing to really finish? Not really. Drop a save. Okay, do you have to make... It's just support equipment that you put in, like, chems, right? Mobile chems versus chems. So mobile chems gives you a little bit more trickle back. Oh, increased desert and radioactive waste attack. Can I afford this? Yes, I can. Oh, I need regular motorized vehicle production, not chariots. Is a problem, though. I get only bicycles. I can only make bicycles. Alright, let's paint the rock.
True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser. Give me command, profligate. Our way. True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
With these divisions. Probably can't make that in time.
True to Kaiser. Take positions. Take positions. Take positions. Give me cause, profligate.
Another revivalist. Attrition might be good. Our recovery rate's pretty good. Gun nut. Robotics expert or motorized. Oh, motorized enforcer attack. Motorized infantry attack, chariot attack, and defense. Okay, that could be good. Yeah, Orgolof's been moving. Yeah, that's pretty good since he's leading our motorized. Yeah.
Our way. True to Kaiser. True to
It looks bitch like we just take this.
Our way. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
Hey, get out of here. I was here first.
True to Kaiser.
Trying to take advantage of all my hard work. Did capitulate him, yep.
Our way. True to Kaiser.
Alright, now hang dogs. I'm gonna save. Because we had a lot of trouble fighting these guys last time.
True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser.
Hello, Mumukra. Hope you're doing well. Well, let's pull up our special forces here as well. Actually, I could probably convert. Yeah, I could get 2 more special force divisions. So these guys join that army. These guys can be converted to special forces. Those guys, I'm gonna change these guys to have a little sound like that. Ooh, and I can change these guys. How's this horse icon gonna look?
Our way. True to Kaiser.
I'll try it for now. Alright, we did all the temples. Or with Legion of Hades. Okay. Let's see. So we are going to have to do another one, presumably. I guess technically we've done all our focuses. So yeah, we'll just do resistance suppression for the time being. Yeah, so Caesar died. So it's a little weird. So we're pretty ahistorical for this one. So in addition to Lanius deciding to betray Caesar, which we did by allying with Diana, the new California Republic elected Allgood Murphy instead of Kimball, and they decided to ally the Free Fighters, I guess, who are at war with Santa Anna and Mora de Estados Unidos Mexicanos. I'm not sure how these guys got into a faction together. So this is like the big war that's been going on. And then, yeah, basically Caesar declared war on us back in 2279. I mean, most of the stream's been fighting that war. And then in 2281, he died from his medical issue. I think it was a brain issue. So he died, which triggered a civil war. So we weren't... it was a little complicated. So basically the Legion, since we weren't part of the Legion dissolved into Vulpes, Aurelius, Hades, which is led by Caius Drusus, and the Sons of Mars, which was led by the Praetorian. I forget his name. For the Sons of Vulcan. We were only at war with Aurelius. And then we were at war with one of the members of Vulpes' faction, but then we got pieced out of that war. But I went ahead and used console commands to allow us to declare war on Vulpes, because Lanius hates Vulpes, and we were literally invading that territory right before the Civil War started, so why would we just leave? And then the Legion of Hades ended up beating the Sons of Vulcan, so they're around. But yeah, so we're presumably going to fight a war with them at some point. But I have a war goal to fight hangdogs. Well, maybe we should go ahead and go to war with the Legion of Hades, because they're pretty weak right now. Maybe that is a better use of our time. Yeah, because it would also make more sense for us to do that. Because I think we also need to do this to complete our focuses. So yeah, I think that's what we got to do. Oh, there's no crossings here? Okay, cool. Oh, we need to put special forces here. Because we would not want to lose our capital. That would be quite embarrassing. Because, yeah, if he only has 17 divisions, we can just do this.
True to Kaiser.
And again, we have to do this anyways to get our focuses done, so yeah. I think the Civil War kind of messed up what we were supposed to be able to do. What does this get me? This is getting manpower, infrastructure, yeah. So if we do stuff and we are not eligible for doing those focuses anymore, we will just, I'll just use console commands to let us do it. Oh yeah, always get war support if you can get war support.
True to Kaiser.
Like, I think his primary, does he not have cores on it? No, he did get cores on all that stuff.
True to Kaiser.
That's just more a reason for us to do this ASAP. Is he Indonesian, Chinese, and that mall blasted Chinese song 24/7, not Indonesian song, Western song like most malls do? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I see. So it's much more Chinese influenced than Western influenced.
Give me cause, prophet.
Ball Flagstaff. Kind of weird for us to ask how the Legion have that many slaves when, you know, they're part of the Legion. I'm gonna have to capitulate both of them. Is every country considered a major country? I swear.
Our way. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
That's great. Oh, we capitulated the reservation, so that was nice. We avoided a long standoff with them. NCR is just like, what the heck's going on over there?
Our way. True to Kaiser. Our way, amigo. True to Kaiser.
Hooray. Oh boy. Impossible achievements, bet. Did I ever do that? I don't think I've ever done that. Maybe I did one time. Ethnically changed friends, but they are only ethnically changed. They have no accent speaking Indonesian. They don't understand any Chinese. Ah, I see. I get you. All right. Boo. All right. We're gonna activate focus.no check so I can do some of these focuses. HOI4 console commands, because all this stuff is literally just giving me is just fill out the focus tree. It's not like any event specific stuff. Focus.autocomplete and focus.no checks. No checks. Focus autocomplete. And then we should be able to do that one, that one, that one, and that one. And now we disable that, and now we continue doing our normal stuff. Now we can proceed to sacrifice it. Lanius watched Flagstaff burn. He was wrapped along in thought. For all cities, nations, and rulers must in the end meet their doom. That is what happened to America, the Lambda, to the empires of Greece and Rome. Perhaps all glory would fade. Perhaps war never changes. We really need to get our stability up. Alright, well, okay, Hangdogs is the next person I can declare war on. I'm optimistic that All Good Murphy won't declare war on me, judging by the fact that he's got a huge war in Mexico to deal with. And he's also more of a pacifist, so I don't think he declares... Yeah, we have pretty good opinions of one another, all things considered. As antagonized Brotherhood.
True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
Plastic explosives, sure. Oh yeah, do we have more restoration? Oh yeah, we should have a ton of... Oh yeah, Palo Verde Nuclear Generation Station! Sure, we should be able to afford that. I don't think I've had any refugees immigrate to my territory. I can do more of these while not being at war, right? Yeah. Sorry, I'm saving a bunch. I just don't want to do something that, you know, ruins our progress. Oh, they ceded the territory. Okay. Cool. That was nice of him. Oh yeah, our fleet. Ugh. Well, that's my capital, so in theory, if I just build a bunch of naval bases there, I mean, that's where all the supply is, so...
True to Kaiser.
Oh, shoot, I had these on... I did not really want to use those. Yeah, let's prioritize consumer technology, please. We need stability. How much are we losing our garrisons, by the way? 1.1k over 12 months. Could be worse. Man, our resistance target is really high, though. 1.33 million non-core population. So maybe we want to do... Because we did know outside. So we're gaining compliance. But we'd have 8% less. The compliance, yeah, compliance gain's worth it. Compliance growth speed's probably worth it. Yeah, because I don't think we need so much political power. Lanius has been looted Flagstaff for 3 days as his custom. His sack made all the more tragic by how little there was to loot. There was the lead's treasuries and armories, but none of the icons of Santa Fe, none of the woolens of the Navajo, none of the perfumes from Lone Star. If Diana was right, and all empires fallen are judged by what they left behind, the Legion was, truly, a dead end. A lifetime to build the Legion, an hour to destroy it. Did I not already have intermediate infantry technology? Oh, I guess I never... I should have done bumper sword. Anyway. Whatever. So Caesar ponder his guidance. To the savage stuff. Due to the setting sun. No, we get an event, so... Okay, so they can't cross those little... Great. Okay. I mean, why are my troops so bad? Also, me hasn't researched basic infantry equipment tech. The Legion's escorts carried their old god east down the Mississippi to a Mayan vessel. The Mayans in turn took their guest to Havana, where he was distinguished delegate to the military maritime fleet. What better way for Caesar to end his days than shrouded in the crimson he loves so dear? Let's burn the flag beginning it. Also, so I think these are mixed up. I think so. It's just what you do with him, but I think the setting sun should be the look to the west event, and the to the savage south should be the island and the sun event. Or whatever. A wise man once told me that if war never changes, the men must change, and so must their symbols. Men can only change based on the roads they walk. Hear the words of Lanius, the myth of the East. And I am not great with all of these resistance targets, Lanius. Do they have to be so high? $158. How many are we at? 132? Absolutely not. We are not building that many factories. We need more civilian factories, if anything. So I'll go ahead and just get these guys, just to have them. Does building a ton of dockyard naval bases here help with the supply consumption from that fleet? Because I'm not sure. Ooh, permanently adds one operative slot. Sure. I could use more operatives. Try and root out resistance. Public things, non-national spirit legacy of the Popularis. Okay. What you leave behind. After my victory, I replaced in all the shrines and temples in all the cities of the province of Arizona the ornaments which my foe used in war for his private use. And when they built statues of me on foot, on chariot, and on a motorbike, these I myself removed. And we're growing compliance at least, in spite of the super high resistance. So that's good. Alright, well, we did our regular research. May as well just do these ones. Basic training, sure. Again, it's command power. We have plenty of command power. Diana's Vestals, minus 30%. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, that is a lot of compliance gain and damage to garrison reduction. Unfortunately, that'll end in January, but whatever. That explains why our compliance is so high. After Islam subjects in schools that I think show the Indonesian status as semi-secular state with very high regards for religion quite nicely. After Oh yeah. hmm Yeah, it's interesting with the I mean, I know it's one of those things with Indonesia, considering like the sort of secular nature. Like Indonesia, frequently when people talk about like the Islamic world or the Muslim world, a lot of them don't think of Indonesia. They usually think of like, well, mostly the Middle East, usually. Even though Indonesia's the Indo- Indonesia's the country with the most, like the largest number of Muslims, right? Because I know they've got, what, fourth highest population in the world, just straight up. So, the sky. They say the gods once traveled the heavens. There's no reason people cannot tell my tale there as well. Let's see, can I see that war? 100. Wow. The NCR is not doing well. Although 40k of that Sons of Kaga, which why are they having so much trouble with the Sons of Kaga? Because he has a bunch of power armor, be my guess. And they probably have numerical superiority, it's probably just throwing themselves. Alright, got that generating station. A proving ground. Religion moderation. Yeah, because I know like there are other I guess I'll just check really quick. Religion, 87% Islam, 10.5% Christianity, 1.1%, 1.7% Hinduism, 0.7% Buddhism. Yeah, and I imagine in certain regions those concentrations are uh much higher in like specific regions. Broken Mass have sense of fighting. The Free Fighters finally lost their capital city. People be so easily beaten. I mean, they weren't easily beaten. Oh, that Sons of Kaga is probably what did him in because the NCR recalled troops to fight him. Plus 3% reinforce rate. That's going to be awesome. Phoenix Agreement. In Phoenix, I restored liberty to the commons, which were oppressed by the tyranny of faction. I granted the right to be judged by one's peers, the citizenship to all residents of the city, and to be judged by their own lawyers, and paid for, from my own expense, their Taco Landia Festival. Maybe that's an actual thing in Phoenix, but that's just the idea of Lanius saying Taco Landia. It's just very amusing to me. I mean, I really hope we can get better vehicle tech. Like, seriously, like, the chariots are cool and all, but it's not great. One of six original official religions, according to your belief. Yep. Sounds about right based on the major denominations. Oh, traders from Hawaii. Oh yeah. War support or stability? We're pretty high on war support actually. So yeah, let's get stability, please. I need so much stability. West is mostly Muslim, East, North Central mostly Protestant, Southeast mostly Catholic, Bali Hindu, and others. Yeah, that's what I figured. And the way you made it sound with regards to like the Indonesian government structure and regions having a decent amount of autonomy, um, definitely is one of those things where, you know, in order for the country to function, the different regions' beliefs have to be respected to some extent. Otherwise, everything would just start falling apart. Fort Abandon. Abandon was once an NCR fort east of the Colorado, but it will now be the western shield of our realm. Okay, so paying off our veterans is going to be gone soon, so that's good at least. I mean, our compliance is all really high, so that's good. Demolitions, defense, heart attack, HP. I picked the one that gave you more soft attack, and more defense would be nice also. Research this. Okay. Do I have Caesar's? Yeah, rejection of automation. They get rid of that eventually because it kind of rejected Caesar. Yes, more stability, please. Political power gain, minus 10%. Yeah, this only gets you like 2% stability. So I will pass 2% stability for 100 political power, not worth it. Oh yeah, did they go to war for New Vegas? No. I don't know what's up with that. Doesn't recognize Kosovo and support of Serbia in the... Oh, that is interesting. Oh boy, land knight attack. That's really good. Well, now it's the issue. So we're not at war with... Well, probably not going to be able to do that. So I guess we're just sitting until we get that legacy of the Populares, which is going to be another year and a half. We have to wait for that. Okay. I feel like they made that last a little long. I guess we'll do... this suppression. Okay, so who do we get focuses on to go to war? Challenge the Brotherhood. Take out Vegas to the western shores. Okay. Okay, so basically we will fight wars with we can fight wars with the Brotherhood, Vegas. Okay. So yeah, we could just start fighting wars. I guess we're still waiting on Diana to do stuff. Oh, wait, I could do this one. They say beware of gods bearing gifts, but this is not a sacred honor from the moon. Who but the chosen one of the gods could deserve a Gek? Ah, yeah, I get that. That's like, yeah, similar to how Spain isn't very pro Scottish independence because then Catalonia might want to, Catalonia is interested in separating from Spain, and they're like, yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, this sucks though that we're not getting any oh, we gain a research slot. She completes Tabula Rasa. Yeah, so many focuses. Coring dice with them? What does that mean? I have no idea where most of these places are. Doesn't highlight the state, does it? Okay, Old Vegas doesn't have too much, and it's kind of near our core territory, and I think it'd be cool, so sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense. Excuse me, Diana, what are you doing?
True to Kaiser. Awe amicus.
Well, could send our special forces in to help, I suppose. The tech stuff is killing us, though, with how restricted we are on so many tech groups. I know, like 2285, I think you get some focuses to start, start researching some new techs if you're blocked out of it, but still. Okay. Why are we so short on fire team weaponry? We're always short on fire team weaponry, I swear. What is exacerbating the fire team weaponry shortage? Are we taking attrition somewhere?
True to Kaiser.
Oh, these divisions are all taking attrition, and I'm not getting alerted to that. Okay.
True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
That was obnoxious. Alright, we at least got rid of paying off our veterans, so that's like a 25% resistance target we shouldn't have anymore. She had a very big fundamental difference. What is the big fundamental difference between Catholic, Protestant, and Orthodox? Okay, wow. So that's a big one. So basically so Christianity essentially, so there's a big schism in Christianity. I think it came around the time of when Constantine adopted, basically, Christianity was originally sort of suppressed by the Roman Empire. And it wasn't until the Emperor Constantine that Christianity was legalized and then also sort of became the official faith of the empire shortly thereafter. So what happened was, you basically had like a bunch of different Christian sects or, churches basically sort of doing their own thing. When the empire got, when Christianity became incorporated into the governing body of the empire, that's when you had to have like a doctrine, like an actual Christian, like there had to be some doctrine the same way like the government has a doctrine. So like certain tenets of Christianity that previously like there was no big overarching Christian like authority that got created when the church was, basically legalized. And so one of the big things was, I believe it was the Council of Chalcedon. That's where you have Chalcedonian Christianity. And Chalcedonian Christianity basically created a bunch of like what are some of the big modern like mainstream Christian tenets. But there were schisms off of Chalcedonian Christianity. I forget if Nestorianism is a non-Chalcedonian version of Christianity. Chalcedonian Christianity. Yeah. Right. So Chalcedonian Christianity are the branches of Christianity that accept and uphold the theological resolutions of the Council of Chalcedon, the Fourth Ecumenical Council, held in 451. Which this basically established some big stuff, such as like regarding Jesus Christ as being both divine and human. whereas other things of Christianity believe that uh, other sects of Christianity believe that non-Chalcedonian sects will believe that, like, say, Jesus was just a mortal man and he wasn't actually divine at all. Um, and then there are other sects that believe different things. But basically, so that was a big schism at the time. Nowadays, most Christians are Chalcedonian Christians. So Catholics, Orthodox, and Protestants are all Chalcedonian Christians. So basically, after the Council of Chalcedon, you had mainstream Christianity, which continued. And then basically the difference between Catholicism and Orthodoxy technically goes back to there was the Great Schism of 1054. So basically, okay. So there was the concept of the pentarchy in Christianity. So basically it was the idea of, like, if you're familiar with, like, the concept of Jesus had, 12 apostles. There was the pentarchy, which was the idea that you had five pentarchs, patriarchs, however you want to say it, who come from each of the five major seats of Christianity. And these five seats were Rome, Constantinople, Antioch, Jerusalem, and Alexandria. As you might know, those all used to be under Roman control. As you might know, shortly after the rise of Islam, the Christians quickly lost control of Alexandria, Jerusalem, and Antioch. So, because those states, basically that meant that there were only two patriarchs left. There was the Pope, and there was the Ecumenical Patriarch of Constantinople. And as a result, there was a big disagreement regarding the primacy of the Pope. The Pope was, there was people argued whether the Pope was just a first among equals, or if the Pope was truly like the person on top, like the patriarchs were subservient to the Pope. Obviously, the Patriarch of Constantinople didn't want to be under the Pope. Obviously, the Pope would like to have more authority. So, and stuff was also, like, there were big doctrinal, there was, just by virtue of how much distance there was between Constantinople and Rome, and the fact that they weren't under, Rome wasn't under, control of the Eastern Roman Empire, differences started to emerge between the two churches, and there were also other conflicts. And basically, the big thing blew up sort of in the Great Schism of 1054, where the Pope, or it's not even that the Pope excommunicated the Patriarch, it's that the Pope's delegates in Constantinople excommunicated the Patriarch. But that basically never really got mended. Like, it wasn't, or at least as I was reading, it wasn't as big a deal at the time as it's sort of made to be in retrospect. But it basically signified what was already happening, which was that the Catholic Church and the practices of the Greek Orthodox Church were drifting and diverging from one another. So yeah. So basically, they still, there's still talk about reconciling the two churches. But basically, like, it's basically, and I think there are some doctrinal differences, but basically the Orthodoxy and the Catholic Church, it basically was an argument about who's in charge of the church, sort of. But it was more complicated than that. But there isn't, to my knowledge, there's no big defining huge doctrinal thing that's a huge difference between the Orthodox and Catholic Church. It's more about just the structure of the authority of the church. Because I don't think the doctrinal authority of the church, because they still, as far as I know, the Orthodox Church and everything, they also believe in the Trinity and a lot of other stuff that's already been like Christian practices for a long time. So that's Catholics and Orthodox. Now Protestantism, that's a whole other thing. Protestantism is basically just a catch-all for a bunch of Christian movements that started in during the Protestant Reformation that basically split across from the Catholic Church, and this was for all different reasons. So the Anglican Church started because King Henry VIII wanted to be able to divorce, and basically they were creating their own church where the King of England was the head of the church and had a lot more authority over the church, but still did a lot of mainstream Catholic practices. Then you have like the Lutherans, who was Martin Luther. He had his 95 grievances with the church. Created Lutheranism, which to my knowledge, I don't know if Lutheranism has a church hierarchy. Then you also had John the John. We also had the was John Wycliffe the Lollards? You also had other movements that were like heresies against the Catholic Church. Before the Protestant Reformation, they're considered heresies, but I think nowadays, I don't know if you consider them Protestants. Like, you have Lollards and Hussites and Cathars and all other kinds of Christian movements who all had some very radically different views on Christianity and whatnot. And then you had the Calvinists with John Calvin, and then you had, which became the Anabaptists and Baptists, I think. You had John Knox, who created the Presbyterian Church. Yeah. Point being, there are a lot. Basically, like, if somebody says the Protestant, that could mean a whole bunch of different stuff. It can mean everything for basically like they have a lot of the same practices as Catholics. They just don't acknowledge the authority of the Pope, or it can mean they believe in other completely radically different stuff. Like Protestantism is really just a catch-all for like dozens, potentially hundreds of different like Christian sects, essentially. I'm trying to think what an analogy to that would be. But yeah, but basically Protestantism, if you want to know like the big deal, like Catholics have their Catholics have the Pope. Greek Orthodox have the ecumenical patriarch. So they've got like people on top of the food chain essentially for the theological doctrine. There is nobody on the top for Protestantism. There's no Pope of Protestantism. Individual Protestant sects might have a like head priest or whatever to some extent, or like a College of Cardinals equivalent. But nobody speaks for all Protestants. There are many Protestant sects that completely reject the notion of having a high priest or something like that, an equivalent to the Pope. But yeah, it's basically that's it. It's pretty simple, you know. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Oh, hey, ballistic fist weaponry and incinerators. How much equipment do I have? Oh, wow, we are also really short on dogs. Okay, maybe I do want to give more infantry armor out. Oh, this is more manpower efficient. That's what I thought. Can I do motorized enforcers? No. Hopefully this will fix the whole needing tons of dogs. Yeah, I know that's the big difference with Sunni and Shia. But yeah, no, with yeah, Christianity. And so like basically if you hear somebody say they're Protestant, that all that really tells you is they don't care about the Pope. Um you'd have to actually look into their sect to really find a an idea for what their actual what actual like Christian doctrines are different for them. This is I should have just had this running while I was talking because we just have to wait so long. Soft attack, I would rather just get more soft attack out of these guys. Oh, national focus. Right, have to wait on that. Resistance suppression. Do I want us to stockpile the political power? Well, we can only have like 2,000 saved up, so. Alright. Starting to get our resistance to drop. And we've got everybody like 100% compliance, so that's good at least. Oh, right, there's this war up here. How good are our divisions at fighting? Did I put chem companies in those guys? Wait, what do monstrous plants do? Ooh, forest, jungle, marsh. Well, we don't fight much in forest, marsh, and jungle. Yeah, I mean that's the thing when you have like religious sects that have like I mean it's sort of like the thing with like Greek and Orthodox. Like it's one of the issues trying to I think one of the issues with consideration of like reconciling the churches is that they've just been apart for so long that so many of their um practices are different that it's just really hard to reconcile at that point because there's again it's just so much different from everything else. But do I have the dogs and the armor? I could probably actually up sporadic outposts. That. Let's go up to caravan guards for the meantime. Because we want to slowly bring that resistance. Because resistance can only decay so quickly. There's no point in switching to a super high garrison law. That's going to incur a bunch of damage without really doing much for us. Realistically, though, I mean, if we don't get any tech upgrades, I think we're basically just done here because I can't beat like Santa Anna's horde of robots with just like the basic level equipment. Like, I mean, I just need tanks. That's all I really need. And aircraft. If we get tanks and aircraft. Because if he has aircraft and we have gliders, we're not going to go well for us. But it looks like we're almost done with our focus tree anyways. I might do this, like, race poop. I think I'll run it to get the race publica thing, but then we're probably good to call it, because beyond here, it seems like basically just a world conquest if you want to. Maybe Diana's got some interesting mechanics from here, but... I don't know. Okay, so Diana has planes. Yeah, I mean, it was like one of the like original. It was like an original splintering, like.
Give me cause, profligate.
Because I forget, is it that the Shia believed that Ali should have been the first caliph or caliph? I've heard it pronounced both ways. I'm not sure if that's like if it's like
Take positions.
what the difference is for the pronunciations for that. Yeah, we're not getting through that. Whereas, again, like early Christianity, since early Christianity wasn't an organized movement, you don't have the same like early doctrinal differences. I mean, I think in the Bible there are stories of like Paul and Peter having disagreements on like certain matters, but like again, it was a disparate, sort of unrecognized sort of unrecognized religion. So it's sort of, things just diverge just by virtue of, there not being anybody saying like, hey, this is what we're doing. Stop asking me to build military factories. How much are we losing? Oh, 6K manpower, that's not great. We gain about 2,500 a year. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, we can have our fleets training. All major Christian denominations. Major ones, yes. Because I'm pretty sure Trinity was I don't know if that was the Chalcedon Christianity. Okay, so that was the Fourth Lateran Council. Yeah, so Christian non-Trinitarian positions include Unitarians, Binitarians, and Modalists. Like, but yeah, those are early Christianity before the council. Yeah, so that looks like that was the Council of Nicaea that did that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's part of the Nicene Creed. Yeah, which, funnily enough, was one of the distinctions, one of the disagreements between the Orthodox and the Catholics, because basically they said the Nicene Creed slightly differently. Um, so yeah, it became a bigger issue. But yeah, so Nicene Creed, it was nice. The Council of Nicaea predates Chalcedon, so that would indicate that the all Chalcedonian Christians believe in the Trinity, which would be Protestants, Orthodox, and Catholics. I mean, it is so. I'm not sure because there are the Paulicians. Yeah, so the Paulicians existed, but it doesn't seem like they really. Looks like they got wiped out for the most part. So not much is known about what their exact beliefs were. Yeah, so it's a dispute among scholars what their beliefs were. Paulicians may have held several unorthodox beliefs about Jesus, including non-Trinitarianism, but that's not really known. But I do know they're in Crusader Kings. I know that much. Oh yeah, I should probably look at our notes, see if there's anything we need to promote. Oh, I could begin trade routes. And create a lot of routes, apparently. Alright. We just gotta get to 2285 where this Popularis thing goes away, and then we can do some other stuff. Oh, you got Diana. Diana. Did you seriously quit? We have unlocked the full potential of our coring. Well, what do you have to do to unlock the full potential of your coring dice? Interesting. Is that something that just went away when like the caliphate went away, or it like hasn't been done for a while? Well, I mean, I guess it's been a long time since there was a caliph, but all right, let's try dropping our resistance. You know, it's kind of a game because if we crank up the amount of garrisons we're using, it actually gets our resistance lower, which can actually reduce the overall damage we're taking. Does not want to open the garrison. Oh no, don't tell me the game crashed. Oh no. Uh-oh. This is a bad sign. Oh, oh. Okay. Dropping a save. Scared me for a second. 5.07. Okay. It's not great, but again, we'll wait till we get Legacy of the Populares removed. Almost nobody can call Master Holy Books anymore, so basically the non-Muslim who more or less got treated like Muslim, whose law they can be interesting. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I think so what sucks about this is that you're just so dependent on Diana doing certain focuses, which is very annoying. Can I put all of my chariots in here? Like, probably not. I'll probably take attrition, but I could try. Oh, wow. So many medals. Oh, wow. That's a lot of medals. Division organization is good, and because I don't think it's really worth it to stack any more of these. Sure, 5% division attack. Sure. So many medals. Use so much political power on this. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awe, true to Kaiser.
Uh, all right. Let's see what we can do now.
Awe, amigos.
If we have air support, in theory, we can do this forever. In theory. Or at the very least, we can inflict more damage than he can inflict. Oh boy, more stability. Problem with more of these late game wars is that sometimes they're just sitting on a big old pile of equipment that you can't really weaken them by just attacking over and over again. That's not going to stop me from trying. What the heck happened down here? Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, well, Montezuma's pretty big. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be interesting. I do find it interesting when you, like, really old stuff that has been in use before, people trying to bring it back. You know, that's how the last amendment to the U.S. Constitution was added to the Constitution, was it actually was... It was an amendment that several states had ratified back in the 1700s, but it didn't make it as part of, like, the Bill of Rights or the initial amendments. But it didn't have a time limit on it, because they started putting time limits on amendments. Like, they didn't get ratified within a certain period of time, they would expire, and you couldn't be ratified anymore. But that one didn't have a time limit, so then they were like, hey, if states in the 90s, they were like, hey, if states started ratifying this again, we could get it above the threshold and add it to the Constitution, and they did it. I think it was like 92, it got added to the Constitution. 1992, and the amendment had originally been proposed in like 1790 or something. Oh, Legacy of Popularis should be gone now, so now we should have reasonable resistance targets? Okay. I need to be at peace. Great. This sucks. It's so tedious. Why do they have to do this? I could have just refused this call to arms, you know? I could have just been like, nah, I'm good.
True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser. Give me cause, prophet.
You know, one other issue... Yeah, I think my divisions are actually getting weaker. Are they? Maybe not.
True to Kaiser.
Come on. Oh, please, please. That was close. Alright, I hope he's starting to have trouble reinforcing his divisions, it looks like. Like, his division strength is dropping. Yeah, he's actually starting to... These divisions might actually start getting just straight up destroyed now. So we might have burned through his equipment, enough of his equipment stockpiles. Or maybe he's running out of manpower. Oh yeah, he has no manpower. Well, there you go. That'll do it. Resistance. Okay, we've fallen to a resistance target, so let's up it to... Well, let's leave it at that for the time being, because we could start coring these states. And now he's last standing, which is just going to exacerbate the strength problem. We did it! Yes! Alright, let's go! So we're going to have to push this way. We'll probably have to go the other way also to capitulate him, but... I'm going to be an optimist and think we don't need to do that. Is that us doing... Yeah. So it was literally just a matter of burning through whatever manpower he had. Titans are probably in this combat, maybe? This one? All these tech bonuses for things I can't use because we've already maxed out our tech. Unfortunate. Maybe I could push across if I just attack him straight up there. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Alright, we're gonna have to take Alita, so... That'd actually be better. Is it better to actually attack with narrower combat with? I don't think so. Not if you outnumber him this severely. You shouldn't really have reinforcements, so once we get him down... Yeah, because he can't use all the... Yeah, because if you can use all the combat with, but your opponent can't, that's really good for you, because you're just gonna be outputting more damage than they're dealing in return. And that damage is also going to be more concentrated because they're not using all the combat with. Delete. 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 You know what, Diana? If you want it, you can have it. Now, please let me do this focus.
True to Kaiser.
Anna, what are you doing? Is she just getting all these war goals? She's got to be getting these war goals from her focus tree, I guess. Yeah, she's getting claims on him. Hmm. Nice. So she's doing the Iron Rivers tribe. What's her war focuses? What war focuses is she doing? Why can't I see the focus? She's doing the Iron Rivers tribe. Why can I not see what focus she's doing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Dark Moon, Bombay. Okay, so this is her. Okay. I'm not sure why she has those, but okay. Oh, okay. So Realm of the Goddess. Ah, I see. Justify War Goal time, I see. Okay. I see now. Let me do the one focus I need to be at peace for first. Jeez. Then we will continue on. There comes one. Other than that, there are obviously tons of people know their name. Yeah, that is interesting. I mean, what are they supposed to do? Just keep the holy book of their faith safe? Because if that's what they're supposed to be doing, then it seems like you would just name, like, I don't know, the Pope or something. Do I have to be at peace for all these other focuses? All these other ones are just war, so. Hooray. Okay. Well, we can join wars.
Our way. True to Kaiser. True to Kaiser.
What territory are they demanding? Alright. We're gonna call that there. I don't know what's up with Diana's focus tree. Maybe we get more text later on, but okay. But we did pretty well. Yeah, from here it's just it'd just be a bunch of really big wars as other major factions declare war on us, and with our tech where it is, I'm not super optimistic about our ability to do those wars. We could probably do it with, naval base, cheese, and whatnot, but I think that's the end of that. So we'll drop a save. Lanius. Stream to end. But yeah, I also need to eat something because I haven't eaten today. So that's where we'll wrap it up. But I hope everybody had fun watching, and I will see you guys next time.